Good morning, everyone. Welcome back for episode 28 of Coin News for some fresh Web3 updates. Before starting, explore coineck.com for all your NFT needs. Follow at coineck_now on Twitter for informational tweets and fun activities. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're always in the loop. For the first news, Jesse Powell, co-founder of crypto exchange Kraken, donated $1 million in Ethereum to Donald Trump and expressed his support for Trump as the only pro-crypto candidate in the 2024 presidential election. Bolivia's central bank has lifted its ban that prohibited banks from interacting with cryptocurrencies since 2014 to modernize its payment system and align with Latin American crypto regulations. Banks can now transact in cryptocurrencies through approved channels, but it is still not recognized as legal tender. The central bank plans to launch an educational program to inform the public about the risks associated with cryptocurrencies and how to manage them responsibly. Several Latin American countries such as El Salvador, Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina have recognized and shown support for cryptocurrencies to combat economic struggles and inflation. Mega Labs, the developer behind a new Ethereum scaling protocol called Mega ETH, has raised $20 million in a seed round led by Dragonfly Capital with notable angel investors like Vitalik Buterin. The funds will be used to develop Mega ETH, aiming for a testnet launch in the coming months. Mega ETH is designed to be a real-time blockchain capable of processing 100,000 transactions per second with millisecond level responsiveness. The concept was inspired by Buterin's 2021 Endgame blog. UFC and Blockasset, a Web3 sports media network on Solana, have announced a global marketing partnership, adding to its partnerships in the MMA world with UFC champions like Leon Edwards and Alex Pereira. Blockasset's mission is to create value for fans and athletes through blockchain technology, and this partnership will give it high visibility inside the octagon. The SEC has filed a lawsuit against ConsenSys, the creator of MetaMask, for facilitating millions of transactions of and selling unregistered securities through Ethereum liquid staking programs, collecting over $250 million in fees since January 2023. ConsenSys has been investigated by the SEC before. However, this new lawsuit renews legal challenges for ConsenSys. It argues the SEC lacks the authority to regulate software interfaces like MetaMask and vows to continue its legal fight, as it believes the outcome is crucial for the future of Web3. VanEck has filed for the first US spot Solana ETF, aiming to position Solana alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum, which already have or are in the process of having their own ETFs. VanEck's filing underscores its belief that Solana functions similarly to digital commodities, despite the SEC's classification of SOL as a security. The approval process for the ETF is expected to be lengthy, especially under the current regulatory environment led by Gary Gensler. Some analysts suggest that the approval of a Solana ETF could set a new precedent for other altcoins. Following VanEck, 21 Shares also announced its application for a Solana spot ETF. Luca Netz, the founder of Pudgy Penguins, has announced the acquisition of the Frame team to develop Abstract Chain, with the aim to build the necessary infrastructure to drive the consumer crypto revolution, with a focus on culture, community, and technology. According to Netz, existing Layer 2s have primarily focused on technological innovation, often overlooking the importance of cultural and community aspects. He believes to thrive, the on-chain economy requires not just technology, but also a strong sense of community, cultural engagement, and effective distribution, which the Pudgy Penguin team is the best at. Warpcast users can now pay each other with USDC in under 10 seconds and negligible fees via the base blockchain through existing wallets on mobile, preventing the need to search for addresses. The daily transaction count for Bitcoin runes have plummeted over 88% from 331,040 between June 9th and 15th to 37,820 between June 22nd and 28th. This steep decline has significantly impacted Bitcoin miner fees, with runes contributing less than 2 Bitcoin in miner fees over the last week compared to 884 Bitcoin recorded on April 24th. Similarly, fees from ordinals inscriptions and BRC20 tokens have been low during this period, even though these new protocols were seen as new revenue streams for Bitcoin miners to decrease the effects of the halving. Vitalik Buterin has criticized America's definition and regulation of cryptocurrencies as securities. He noted that projects making unclear claims about returns are unregulated, while those providing clear information are penalized as securities. He suggests greater scrutiny on projects that issue tokens without a clear long-term value proposition, while those following best practices such as transparency are supported and safeguarded. Achieving this requires honest engagement from both regulators and the crypto industry. Now that wraps up the news for today, and thanks for listening. Make sure to follow at coineck_now and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hope you have a great day, everyone.